sure about that?
Confusion. Let's get it in.
Welcome back to another video. It's your boy, Jesus. It's your boy here, Q Fusion Reacts, ready to give you another video for the one time. All right, guys, welcome back. This is your boy Q Fusion Reacts. I wanted to do a video as I came across this. I came across this tagline: "Modern women refuse to accept rejection." So, if you know anything about me and some of the content that I do put out, we have a channel over at The Truth Media with my guy Double A Hef, where we talk about intersexual dynamics and all the like. And something that I know that is paramount is that when it comes to the dating sphere, it is very rare to see that women, um, especially women that exhibit pretty privilege, are able to take L's or take L's for that matter. So when you're taking a look at this video, what I wanted you guys to just look out is for the little intricacies that you notice whenever a woman comes across a guy that's sort of working on that sort of simp behavior. And it's kind of fascinating to watch. So I haven't seen this yet. So I wanted to watch along you guys, but I'm pretty sure if it's anything, any consolation, the women that are going to be exhibiting some extreme cat-like behavior, simply because of the word no. And fellas, if you know anything about female dynamics, being able to walk away or being able to say, no, I'm not interested, is probably one of your biggest weapons that you can use when it comes to exhibiting attraction. All right, so let's get started.
Like, hey, neighbors.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, sorry.
Alright.
Gotcha, bitch!
Have you ever seen a curve this hard? Wait for it. LMAO, she was so pissed.
Oh, no. So like,
Oh my God.
so like my thing is that like, oh man, it like, notice that there's like this huge amount of what's the word? There's this huge amount of sorry, it's late, y'all. There's this huge amount of entitlement. There you go. I was losing my words. There's a huge amount of entitlement that this woman is. I mean, look, no matter the fact that she's like 2 times his size, but just because she's twerking automatically means that some dude must find her. And this is where we talk about all the time that the prevalence of options for women is so fucking high in 2022. It's almost astronomical, even for the ones that are chronically average looking, right? So it's crazy to me how like they just expect, like, hey, look, I could just walk around, shake my ass, and all of a sudden this guy's supposed to just whip his dick on my back. But then if he was to go ahead and approach her and then try to dance on upon her, she would play him out without the drop of a hat, unless she was a real 3 or 4. And then by all means, hey, then you just got to go ahead and get that and clap those cheeks.
Why do you think men should pay for the first date?
Because that's their job.
If that's their job, then what's your job?
To get free food. Yeah.
Women.
What the fuck?
So this is where I can I see I see where those black pill guys, and if you don't know anything about black pill, that I talked a lot about this on my last episode at the Truth Media podcast. it's like it's that community where it's the I guess the MG Tao, the men going their own way. This is where they basically signed off on women. They basically said that, hey, look, we're better without them, and we're just going to be doing it by our own man self. To me, I think that's a huge cop out. I think it's a joke. I think it's a sick joke. But like when you hear comments like this, like where it's like, oh, why should men pay on the first date? Oh, it's because it's their job. Oh, I'm sorry. What the? Like this is where it's like, what are we doing here? Like what? Yeah, like there's a sort of a delicate dance that's exhibited between the two genders, but when you're just walking in there, and mind you, she's not even really, you know, looks like she's garnering that much from a looks perspective, and yet she has the audacity to be walking around with the attitude of like, oh, it's your job to pay for a first day, as if it's to say you're privileged to be going out with me. Yeah, I'll pass.
Done. My boyfriend just broke up with me. Will you go out with me? Looking for the most.
Damn! Shit. Yeah.
Did I just get roasted?
Yeah, you would think that if you were gonna shoot your shot, you would come a little bit more presentable. You know what I mean? Like, you know. Oh man. Oh. Gotta put on Sunday's best, homegirl. Yes, honey.
What's you guys' opinion on one night stands?
Honestly, I've slept with probably.
Look, oh man, this is where, you know, I ask where the fathers are at. Already by her grabbing the mic with such, you know, tenacity, I already know this girl is a harlot. She's a, you know, a 304, and so when it comes to anything involving the opposite gender, I know that she is falling on the penis. And you know, it makes me wonder, you know, where have we gone wrong? That's a whole nother conversation for another day. But what kind of, let's see how she ostracizes herself from finding a good husband in the future by getting herself online.
Probably at least 70 to 90 men, and 90% of them are probably one night stands. Who gives a fuck? It's possible a woman slipped in there. Like, there'd be no way of knowing.
Stop it. Get some help.
She belongs to the streets.
Sometimes I'll be like, really want this guy, and then I'll hang out with him. I'll be like, oh my god, I fucking hate your personality. And then after, he just doesn't give me like attention and validation, so I'm like, oh wait, I'm obsessed with you.
Yeah, you're like, I want that from you, and
Yeah.
you're not giving it. Yeah, I hate that.
What's your ideal height?
Oh man, you know, like a lot of these types of videos, they just make me say, like, you know, I really, you know, God willing, I'm able to bless this world with children. Please, Lord, just I know I'm gonna end up having them, but I really don't want daughters. I mean, this is the the burden. Like, oh man, oh, where are the fathers at, man? That should be the name of this episode. Where are the fathers at? Lord have mercy.
In a man.
My boyfriend is 5'11", so that's perfect. Around 6. 5'10" and up. Above 6 foot.
My boyfriend's like 5'10", so like 5.
Guys,
And you know what's crazy is that, like, I mean, this shit doesn't bother me. I'm 6'3", but like for those guys, you know, my little kings out there, you know, shit, man, my bad, yo. For my little kings out there, you know, I want to give you guys a standing, you know, round of applause. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you guys, you know, because you know what, I respect the shit out of you guys, because you know what, you guys get rejected off of something that you can't even control, which is your height. So the ones that are out there doing the hard work, getting themselves in the gym, working out, and making sure that they're as attractive as can be, getting themselves in the best financial positions that they can. You know what I'm saying? I respect the shit out of you, because, you know what I'm saying, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And you know what's even wilder to me is that a lot of these girls are fucking like 5'3", 5'4", 5'5", talking about they want their guy like 5'10", 5'11". which is just nuts to me because I feel like once you are, excuse me, I said I feel like once you get to 5'2" or 5'1", like anything over 5'7" is sort of like diminishing returns after that. But hey, I'm not
Tired of seeing your hair getting thinner and thinner? You may not be a film star, but you still
5'11" at the lowest. 7 foot.
7 foot.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh my God.
Daddy, know your role and shut your mouth because the people's champ is ready to...
Just do me that favor.
we're off.
My red flag. I be acting heartbroken, but I be cheating too.
Ooh. Hey, and the evil. What the fuck was that? Oh my God, guys, fellas. Like, if you see her face, I mean, goddamn, she was stupid enough to actually do this online. I mean, my God. This has how many views? Oh, wow. All right. Good luck, child. Good luck. Good luck. And they be proud of this. They be proud of this. Look at her face. What is this? Is she proud of this? What the fucking hell? What part of the game is this? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Wow, she is enjoying this. Holy.
I hate
When they grab the mic like that, you know, guys. You already know. You already know. She got that gawk. All right. She couldn't even wait for him to come over. Yeah. When oh man, I'm gonna get canceled.
I want you to pay 50-50 on the first date. I hate when men want you to pay 50-50 on the first date.
Okay, so with this one, this is pretty, you know what? She might be a little under the influence at the moment, but you know what? So I always say when it comes to paying 50-50, that shit's a joke. That whole going Dutch thing is ridiculous. So like for me, I know when I pay 50, when I pay the bill, right? Because I really do not like like the girl that I take out, bringing out her wallet. I like being able to sit back and say, hey, look, like this is me at least hitting the minimum burden of performance on my end, to be able to exhibit that I'm the guy that's taking charge here. I mean, it's, you know, if you're going to be bringing a woman out on a date or on for an experience, the least you can do is be at least hold frame and be able to showcase that, hey, look, you know what I'm saying, this is just a taste of things to come, right? And women just like when you're over there fidgeting, checking out, you know, the bill, because I know dudes that do that nonsense. You're checking out the bill, checking to see, you know, if you can skirt here on a cent or two. Like, they see all this shit, guys, so they're not stupid. When they're acting like they're on their phone when you're paying the bill, they are side-eyeing and looking at you to see if you're about that life. So a test to tell, if you're gonna go somewhere, make sure it's within your budget. And obviously, if you keep seeing that the girl is, you know, is looking for a certain type of lifestyle that you just are not willing to or able to accommodate, you should probably step elsewhere, because you'll find yourself going broke for somebody that's, quite frankly, not going to give you the cheeks. Okay, unless you got that uber duber game, and a lot of you guys can't afford to play that game. So let's continue.
Ma'am, what's wrong with that?
Huh?
What's wrong with that? It's 2022.
And they're clearly not that interested.
I mean, they're just trying to save money.
You want me? I mean, if you're just
See, but that's the crazy thing to me. You say, oh, well, if they want to do that, then the person's not that interested. Well, how many of you power-stricken girls are running around out here talking about, well, I get my own bag, I get my own money? You know, at the same token, there's a lot of y'all that are over there running around with processed trauma, that you're just like, oh, well, the last guy did this to me, so I want to make sure I showcase that I'm independent, I'm a boss babe, and all that. So, yeah, please spare me.
trying to save money, I get it.
Look,
I'm an independent woman. I can pay for myself.
Look at this. Look at this. I haven't even seen this shit, and she's holy fuck. Nobody cares.
Whole day, y'all can just maybe y'all may leave him, and he'll be like, "Man, what the heck? I paid."
No bullshit, bro.
Goddamn right.
How reckless is it that these guys are getting married without prenups?
Crazy.
Doesn't that sound insane? For a bunch of reasons, right? I don't plan on burning my kitchen down, but I got a fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
Right? I don't plan on leave. And she
6% chance your kitchen's gonna.
Just skipping. Just trying to keep the content. I mean, no, the prenup conversation is really an important one, but for the sake of the videos, let me.
Hey. You have a girlfriend?
Yeah, I'm on the phone with her.
Oh, can I change that?
No, I ain't gonna happen.
Rejected.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, you can't see that. Yeah. Yo, sorry guys. I know that's like a popular prank type video thing, but yo, just like presentation matters for if I'm trying to do a podcast or a reaction channel. You popping up on dudes and your Sunday's worst, it's just not going to do the trick. So you're over there looking like Sloppy Betty, and you just like, I'll pass on you too. Fuck that. Got me fucked up.
I like the.
She like 350 pounds.
Oh gosh.
4'11", beautiful.
I love it. Okay.
Like the roles damn near reversed. Dudes be out here acting like they don't need a chick for nothing. Like Mr. Independent, Mr. got his own motion, wooty woo. Like damn, they got us out here chasing them. What's going on?
I mean, Mr. Independent. This whole independence thing is wild. I'm sorry I keep stopping, but this whole independence thing is so wild to me. You're a human being. I mean, outside of you just not having anybody to help you out or just being like on the street, you should be able to afford the things that you're looking to get out of life. If you're a working person, you should be able to take care of yourself, right? That is like the least you can do, or at least be putting yourself in a position to be able to take care of yourself. So this whole idea of like, oh, I'm independent and showcasing and like shouting it to the rooftop, it's just a weird flex for me, because it's like, man or woman, like you should be able to do those things for yourself, right? So, and if you're talking about independency, I mean, what are you really trying to be independent of? I thought a relationship is where two people come together. I could really care less if you're independent. Like, that means you're by yourself. If I'm looking to be with you, I would suggest that you learn how to be part of a team. I'm not going to say codependent, but learn how to be some type of dependent, so that way we can work together to get this shit done.
Then it's like females like me who require like a little something before some. They just don't give a F about us. Like they be like, girl, bye, please, bitch. Like, goddamn.
She is 100% correct. Men are understanding their worth and their value. They're waking up and they're saying, why should I chase a woman? Why should I pursue an individual who's for the streets, who's been ran through, who's a single mother, who's overweight, who doesn't even care about her own image, who doesn't have a gym membership, who has a bad attitude? Why should a man who's worth something, who's worked on himself financially, physically, who has all his ducks on a row, all his I's dotted and his T's crossed, why should that man who's high value chase a woman who doesn't really care about him? And notice how she said, he's not going to give me anything in exchange for basically some box. Yeah, why should he do that if you gave your box, your body to a guy who didn't have a car, who didn't have a job, who's a loser, who didn't...
Ooh, boy. Damn, he might have to do this whole episode for me. God damn. Holy shit. Wow. Oh my God.
Really have nothing going for himself, who doesn't have any ambition. Men are starting to see the game. And they're starting to say, man, what's the point of me putting all this time and effort into a woman and she's talking to 40, 50 different guys? If she's just going to string me along, if I take her on this date and I pay my hard-earned money, what am I going to get out of it? So guys are saying, I'm just going to sit back and relax and have this woman, this individual pursue me. And it actually works because women go after the guys who they really want. If
I was with everything, but this whole, like, this is where, I start seeing this trend on Facebook a ton where women are talking about, oh, this dude wants me to chase. look, at the end of the day, we are the hunters, right? Like that's just it's our God given, ability, right? We are hunters and gatherers. Sorry, and the women are, usually the gatherers. So we have we this thing where it's like let's be real, a lot of us are not going to be getting to that, we obviously strive for it, but we're not going to get to that Chris Brown, Drake level where when we're going to be going to having our parties at a mansion, and then we're going to have 40,000, sorry, 100 bitches just basically sitting around, waiting for us to choose them to come to our, to slumber, right? To have a slumber party. This is, so yeah, like be able to put in the work, but also know when to pull the eject button. There's nothing wrong with pursuing a woman that you're interested in. It's just about knowing that fine line as to where you say, hey, look, the interest is not mutual here, and you're just extracting me for resources just so that way you can balloon and inflate your ego. So I would say that that this is where we start taking too lax of an approach, right? And a lot of us are, you know, you know, a lot of guys, right? I'm speaking to y'all average Joes out there. A lot of you guys are not commanding the power level. If you watch Dragon Ball Z, you're not commanding a certain power level to make the fucking scanner go off the meter. You know what I'm saying? So you're just right around, dink, 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 dink. You know what I'm saying? It's not really, over 9,000, as they would say. So if you're not pulling under over that, then you need to get your game tight, get it together, and understand female dynamics. Because if not, you're gonna be running right into that black pill community.
A man is pursuing and chasing a woman. What's the point of him doing that? Because she's just got to be running away.
But I also will say you should not be chasing women. You should be chasing, this is tale older than time, chasing your purpose, chasing your goals, chasing your dreams, chasing what's actually, going to set you on the right path. And then what will happen is, as a natural microcosm of this, the women will then, gravitate to the goals and the path that you set for yourself, right? It's just going to be like honey, like flies sticking to honey at that point. You're not really gonna have to actually be running around, doing all this, hitting up 4,000 girls, going through your whole contact list, trying to get a date. Like, no, you'll be able to have, conversations of substance with the girl that you choose, and then you'll be able to move the needle further based upon the work that you do outside of, focusing on women, right?
But if a man just said, you know what, hey, I'm interested, take it or leave it, I'll meet you halfway. And she says, okay, cool. Then okay, great. But a lot of these women, they play so many games that a lot of guys are saying, what's the point of chasing a woman? Chasing a woman means she's running away. It means she's not really interested. It means she just wants validation and attention. So a lot of guys are seeing this game.
Yeah, that's a stretch. That's a stretch. It's a cat and mouse game. If you're good with women, you know that's part of the game. It's part of the delicate dance that men and women do play. So it's not about, again, it's this, the chase is a strong word, right? But you shouldn't be, chasing after shit that obviously that doesn't have interest in you. But women will subtly let you know, because obviously overtly showcases that they potentially could be a 304. But they will showcase it, what's the word? Not overtly, but sort of on a subtle level, just so that way you're able to gauge some type of interest there.
Said, man, it's no point. I've chased enough. I've spent enough money. I've done all these different things. If a woman is actually interested in me, she's gonna have to show me. She's gonna have to make sure it's blatant. She's not gonna have me give me a look or two.
Yeah, he was dropping too much fire.
Girls only dress like that for male validation. No, it's for male manipulation.
You make out with a virgin, right?
Wow. Okay. All right.
Right now?
Right now? I definitely would. If he's down, yeah.
I can, man. I was talking to somebody over there.
They're not looking, buddy. They're not looking.
Huh?
They're not looking.
No, I can't. That ass. Sorry, I can't. I was talking to somebody over there.
Oh my god!
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Sorry, bro.
Okay, we like hugs.
Ooh. Well, on a brighter note, this should probably be able to help her with her, her villain origin story, and she'll be able to go ahead and lose a ton of weight and go crazy and get all the BBC that she wants and desires. Um, but yeah, I mean, oh god, this was so painful. It's always cringy and painful to watch when a woman gets rejected because it's hilarious to me because hilarious, cringy, all rolled in together. Because a lot of women believe that they have like an uber amount of game, when in all actuality, they have the game of a prepubescent high school kid. You know what I'm saying? They really just think it's a matter of just fluttering eyes or just saying, giving a wink or, I'm saying, giving a smile, and they're able to attract the guy that they want, the one for the night. And it's just, no, it's really not, that's not it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Are they going to catch some dudes with that? Yeah. But, if they're trying to get the guy that has options, you just saying, yeah, I'm down. Yeah, yeah, that's just, that's just not going to get you over there, especially when you look like Adele's first album. Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh my god, it's late. I'm tired. She got some big tetas.
Guys, tired of seeing your hair getting thinner and thinner?
I don't know if I can say that on here,
but you still need to look good.
Hey,
You think he's an asshole, eh?
I mean, like, bad experience. Just weird vibes. It was super awkward.
But if he was tonguing you down your throat, then it would. I'm gonna stop it here, guys. I mean, I don't think a lot of this video was talking a lot about too much about L's, but like this is like pure female delusion, like 101. When you get rejected, then you automatically gaslight, right? Which is so funny because men are supposed to be these conduits of gaslighting in 2022. But I tell people more than not, women will gaslight the shit out of you, right? If we're utilizing these trigger terms, they will gaslight the shit out of you if you let them. And this right here is a perfect example of them just basically, not getting the results that they want. And instead of just saying, chalking it up to, hey, you can't win them all like men do, they go the route of, for lack of a better term, bitch ass men that run around and say, oh, well, fuck her then. She's a whore. This is like the equivalent of that dude that's in that girl's DMs like 40,000 times every single day, 365 days a year. And then when she responds back finally after all the unread messages and says, I'm not interested, and then he just goes off with like all the rage of Ragnarok. And he just says, fuck you. You're a whore, blah, blah, blah. You're this, you're that, you're this. And and gets nowhere, gets no cheeks. You know what I'm saying? And the big difference is like, while that guy won't get cheeks, there's going to be some sappy fellow that's sitting at the bar at 3 a.m. waiting for this big Shirley to get her draws down. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's just it's an amazing it's sort of like an amazing phenomenon. You know what I'm saying? While women are allergic to rejection, at the end of the day, the options are endless. So, you know what I'm saying, where one man won't simp, there will be a man to simp along the way. So that's it with me. I just want to do a quick video on females not being able to take rejection. If you want to see more of my content, like, share, and subscribe. Get me in the algorithm, where I talk about everything. I try to have some lighthearted videos, some serious token videos, just so that way we can kind of see what YouTube has to offer. All right, so this is your boy Q Fusion Reacts. Follow me at Q Fusion K. Almost said K. My Instagram is Q Fusion at QUEFUSION. If you want to see a little bit more about me and where my life takes me. But yeah, in the meantime, this was an amazing video. This outro's taking me forever. I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Peace.
Are you sure about that?
Q Fusion.